Good housekeeping is everyone's responsibility. It doesn't matter what position you hold or what type of task you are performing. Keeping your work area tidy and free of clutter should be every employee's obligation. It's part of your commitment to safety, and your actions go a long way in showing your coworkers that you want everyone to go home safe at the end of each day. While preventing slips, trips, falls, and other injuries is important, perhaps the key element of good housekeeping is fire prevention. A major part of preventing fires is removing unnecessary amounts of clutter that could serve as fuel for a fire already burning, or the actual material that ignited a fire. Maintaining a clutter-free and organized work area should be a daily goal of every employee. Make sure equipment is maintained and in good condition regularly, and keep tools and supplies in order throughout your shift. Only keep the amount of supplies needed for your shift in your work area. These materials can become fuel for a fire, and if you have too much on hand, they can cause a small fire to rage into a large one. When cleaning up your area, place materials in metal waste baskets, preferably with lids that close tightly. Waste should be emptied into large metal containers that should be located at least 25 feet away from the building. A dust-free zone of 10 feet should be maintained from any furnace, boiler, and equipment that generates large amounts of heat. It is much more effective to use vacuums to remove dust rather than compressed air, which only redistributes the dust and makes the likelihood of a fire worse. Fires often occur when flammable liquids such as paint or ethanol are mishandled. An ignition source can ignite flammable vapors from these substances when there is enough oxygen present for a fire to burn. To prevent flammables from contacting ignition sources, portable containers with flame arresters should be used when handling them. Also, these substances should be stored in flame-proof, well-ventilated storage cabinets when not in use. Make sure to put soiled rags and towels used to clean up grease and other flammable substances in fireproof containers after use, because they can generate enough heat to spontaneously ignite. As we noted earlier, a cluttered work area with excessive amounts of supplies is a fire hazard. But that's not the only issue. A chaotic workstation also affects your productivity. Return tools after use to the proper storage location so they don't clutter your work area and can be found when needed. Don't store items on stairs or in aisles or in front of exits, even if only temporarily. Also, make sure to keep areas in front of fire extinguishers, first aid kits, fire alarms, eye wash stations, safety showers, or other emergency equipment clear at all times. Always place pallets, boxes, and other items not in use in the appropriate storage areas. In addition to increasing the risk of fire, poor housekeeping often contributes to fall injuries as the result of slips and trips. In fact, fall injuries are the second leading cause of workplace deaths and the third most common cause of disabling injuries among employees. If you discover a tripping hazard in your workplace, especially one that is in a designated walkway, follow your company's policy for having the situation remedied. This could be as simple as moving the object yourself or marking it so others are aware of the hazard and reporting it to the proper authority so it can be corrected. Failing to promptly correct trip hazards causes many fall injuries each year. In addition to correcting tripping hazards, a key element of good housekeeping is looking out for and resolving conditions that can cause a slip.